So we're heading to New Brunswick this morning where we're seeing a move to ban chocolate milk and juices in public school. And this is making headlines. A lot of people are up in arms about this. This all comes from the push to make our kids healthier, help make all of us healthier, and reduce the amount of dietary sugar, the added sugar that is in our diet. And we all know that sugar is bad. We all know we need to make healthier choices. But is this the right move? Now, advocates of the move are saying that there is just as much sugar in chocolate milk as there is in cola. And so I've pulled up some stats for us. In 100 grams of chocolate milk, there's 10 grams of sugar. Compare that to 2% milk, white milk, there's only 5 grams of sugar. So it is double the amount. If you compare that to apple juice has 10 grams of sugar for 100 grams, so the same as the chocolate milk. Cola, 9 grams of sugar for 100 grams, so very similar amounts. I think where my criticism of this falls into is that I don't think that the majority of sugary or sugar ingested happens at school. I think that it happens at home.
Yeah.
And I don't think removing it from school, for sure, they can't have it there. But instead of just taking something away, instead we need to educate kids and families about why sugar is so destructive, not only for our health. We know it has an impact on cholesterol levels, on our liver. It can stress your liver out as well. And then on your weight. And we need to make sure that our kids are as healthy as they can be, but taking something away doesn't give them the fighting tools to be healthy.
That's a very good point. You've got to replace it with some knowledge and some education.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I don't know what's going on in the province of New Brunswick. If they're facing a childhood obesity epidemic, then sure. But if this is just because they've decided they want to be healthier, you're absolutely right. I think they've got to pair it with active education on that front.
This also impacts industries in the region. So we've heard from dairy farmers who are saying this isn't an accurate representation of our product, that there are health benefits to milk in general, and that for some kids, I mean, it might be the only source of calcium they're getting. You can get calcium from other things like broccoli, we know this, but if they're getting their calcium from milk, sugared or flavored milk, like strawberry milk or chocolate milk, might be the only way they're getting it. I know my son, he used to love plain yogurt, now only likes the vanilla. Of course there's sugar in it, but I'm not going to deny him that if that's the only thing he's going to eat.
And my sons love apple juice, and they're saying it's too sugary because it's too much like cola. Well, there's sugar. There's naturally occurring sugars in fruit juices.
There's just not the fiber, and that's what you need. You need the fiber and you need the sugar to combat each other, to kind of work together in pair. That's why fruit, like an apple, is better than apple juice because you have the fiber in it, right? So I get the reasoning. I just think it is a bad approach, and I get that you're trying, Lindsey. It's just it's not happening.
I just have a bad approach. Is basically what this comes down to.